Begin tonight with Detroit Emergency Manager Kevyn Orr's plan to restructure the city's $18 billion debt.
Detroit's EM submitted his plan to federal court that includes just how much of a hit bondholders and retirees will take in order to turn the city around.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner joins us right now with a plan that is well, I guess you call this a work in progress, Jim.
Yeah, this is far from over, but 23,500 retirees now have some firm numbers on their pension reductions. They're also taking hits in their retiree health care, especially police and fire who are not Medicare eligible.
You know, some other communities have walked away from their retiree health care obligation total, some paying as little as 1% in one lump sum payment and saying you're on your own and whatever you can file in the communities. We haven't done that.
The numbers could have been worse. General City retirees will have their pensions reduced by a third. Police and fire retirees whose fund is in better shape will have 10% reductions. And those will improve if the retirees agree to a global settlement that includes $820 million only for pensions and a deal to save art at the Detroit Institute. This compares to an 80% hit for other unsecured creditors. On the other side of the ledger, a 10-year plan to spend $1.5 billion on city services, including $500 million to eliminate blight in vacant buildings, $447 million in other capital improvements, $114 million on police, and $82 million on fire. From here, closed mediation will continue to try for settlements with several creditor groups, then votes on confirmation. If they don't agree, the judge would order a cram down, and that could be appealed. The emergency manager in a conference call says this is the best they can do with $18 billion in debt.
There will need to be votes on the plan, but we need to negotiate a settlement with them that will be baked into the plan and then send out to creditors for a vote. I would certainly anticipate that if we reach a settlement with either of the funds, they would recommend to their respective constituencies that they vote in favor.
So mediation will continue next week. Emergency Manager Kevyn Orr is done as emergency manager in October, so time is critical now.
This is better than 10 cents on the dollar, but still I can't imagine they're happy.
No, Ask Me, the largest union, says this is a punch in the gut. We got a statement late this afternoon from Mayor Duggan, kind of neutral, saying it's a sad day in Detroit, but this is a step forward, a lot to play out.
All right, Jim, thanks.
We'll continue to